My guest today is Tim McGee, Executive Artistic Director for the Theater of the Republic. Welcome to Living Local Carolina, my friend. It's been a long time.
Long time, but thank you for having me.
We're showing our age. We've been talking about the Theater of the Republic for many years. In fact, the Theater of the Republic is 50 plus years old. That is exciting.
For a nonprofit community theater, it's wonderful. We've discovered that we are the longest theater company on the Grand Strand of anybody.
That's
so
wonderful.
We're very thrilled about that. And so we're celebrating getting through COVID and opening back up, and everyone's ready to come back to the theater.
Talk about the theater, its creation, and your role there.
Well, I celebrate my 20th year come April of working there as the artistic executive director. I first came on board as a director of a show, and then I got involved in the board. But it's a process of getting people in the community to come and donate their time to do their skills on stage. Or if they've never been on stage to learn something to the bucket list or something different. So it's every time we do a show, I don't know who's coming out, I don't know who's going to be there, and I don't know what the results are going to be. So it's a challenge, and a lot of people think theater is a big old money-making thing. It's tough. It's a day-by-day process, and you can have a successful show one time and a disaster the next. So it just depends on how the we call it the fairy flies. The theater fairy comes in, makes things happen, and makes it very magical.
So you must be doing something right to be in existence for 50 plus years. But talk about the production, how it works, how people can audition. You don't have to be the greatest actor in the world to be a part of your shows. Every
person you've seen on the movies or on Broadway started somewhere. Chances are in a community theater. Yeah. So on our website, the TOR.biz, it tells you all of our shows coming up and the audition times. And all of our auditions are open. Nothing is ever pre-casted. So you could walk in there, Nicole, and be the star of the next musical, or you could be in the ensemble. It depends if you're a dancer, if you're a singer. Some people, like myself, I sing okay and I act, but these feet, they don't do anything.
They don't dance.
So you'll never see me in a dancing musical. I'm very concerned sometimes that we look at the arts as a throwaway or we don't need it. I personally was never a sports person, so I could not excel in any sports. I just didn't have that ability. But I found theater, and I found choral, and I found the choir, and that gave me that opportunity to step outside myself. I got to socialize with people.
How much time and effort does someone have to put into a production?
Well, basically it comes down to about 9 weeks. Mm-hmm. So we have a 6 weeks rehearsal period and we usually rehearse on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We take Wednesdays and Saturdays off. It depends if you have a bigger part, smaller part, you may not be there all that time. But we just generally say it's about 9 weeks of your life that you donate to us. And once the curtain opens, you'll go, oh, I know why I'm here.
Right.
It's very magical.
When the lights come on, it
That's
all
correct.
Makes sense. It's wonderful. Well, I know you have a lot of productions coming up for 2022. You have Shrek Jr. for the children, Grumpy Old Men, The Full Monty, just to name a few. And for tickets, to find out when the shows are, just go to your website, right?
The TOR.biz. It's very simple, and just type that all in. It'll come up. Grumpy Old Man opens this coming Thursday. And if you've never seen the musical Grumpy Old Man, it is funny and a little, I would say maybe a 90-year-old man who still loves sex, okay? So think about it, it's fun. So come and see it, the shows are doing well, and I think people are ready for entertainment. And this season, we've chosen all of our shows to be upbeat, fun, and just coming into the auditorium and go out singing and dancing.
I love it, Tim. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Nicole.